Come with me now to a journey through time and space, to the world of Anyaral. Anyaral? To the home of the once mighty Divano and the many Fubarni and all sorts of other hooved creatures. You have just crossed over to the world of Twilight.
Hello peoples, it's me Tristan, and I'm here with a small game system called, or like a world of Twilight. It's a skirmish game. Anyways, the story with me and Twilight starts back in Tristan's early days of the hobby, when the only game I knew was Warhammer. And on the Warhammer forum I saw a post where someone showed off their painted miniatures and some terrain for Twilight. I'm not sure if it was the author of this game, Michael, or not, but I was instantly hooked. It was, you know, I had only seen Warhammer Fantasy, and this was something totally new. And younger Tristan was very eager and excited, but at that point the Twilight game was a bit far and a bit too expensive, so it remained a lovely dream. But years later now, I had the lovely chance of being able to go to Salute. Great fun, and I saw the Twilight stand. It was magnificent. It brought back all the lovely memories of young Tristan and the excitement of the hobby. And I grabbed the chance, so merely 3 months later, I'm here with the stuff I want to show you. So, first of all, the Twilight book. Something I really like about this book is that it has, it is basically a dude's chronicles of his journey through the world of Anyaral. Anjaral? I'm just butchering that name. Anyways, also at Salute I had the lovely chance of meeting Michael. It was quite humbling for me. I was excited and nervous at the same time, so I'm pretty sure I came off as like a weird silent creep to him. A really nice thing I got is the game's reference sheet. The game has so many abilities and like special bits that a reference sheet goes a long way of helping you play this game. And I must say, the Twilight terrain that you see in the book is one of the most unique terrain designs. It really brings back all the memories. Specifically when I was like early in the hobby, locally in the game club, the terrain wasn't that impressive. And when I saw the pictures of someone playing this game on the forum and all the terrain that they had made, it was like looking at White Dwarf or something. Very impressive. So I'm excited to explore and find out more about the world of Twilight, and I hope you will follow along with me on this journey. I think it's time for us to look at some of the miniatures. I've got Divano. Those are basically the barbarians of the world. This is a Grishuk. These are supposed to be like minions for the bigger dudes. Michael, who sculpted this, told me that actually these legs are interchangeable. So yeah, one dude is with an open mouth, the other is not. Another pack of Grishuk, and it's the same dudes. You can change the legs, so I will. And for Divano, I have also a Sempa, which is like a, let's call it a sergeant or something. It's on a larger base, more of a humanoid figure with 2 legs and 2 hands and a neck. I got another miniature. It's a creature Yartin. I don't know how you pronounce that. Anyways, but it's this sort of a bird yeti. Like this hunched over dude. I really like this. It comes with even bigger base. It's so nice and weird. I'm gonna definitely enjoy working on this dude. These are the miniatures that I got. Not that many mold lines, which is always nice. Especially on this dude. This is really clean. That's like even a bit intimidating that it's so clean. So I'm back and I've assembled these miniatures. Sempa miniature. It was quite straightforward to assemble. As I pinned this hand, I needed some green stuff work to just, you know, smooth in the little lines. I think this one was, out of all of the miniatures, this one had a few gaps. I like the action it posted. So the base is just sanded, and I had some green stuff left over just a little bit, so I textured it. So I put some texture on the base. So here we have the 4 Grishak. This is the contents of 2 sets. There's 2 different dudes in each set, so you have to attach the right side leg, and both the legs are compatible with both poses. So there's like 2 dudes whose mouth is closed and 2 guys whose mouth is opened. So as you can see, I attached one leg that's like this running pose, and the other one is standing pose, and same with the mouth closed ones. And finally, I have the big dude. In my mind, I think it's like an owl bear, or like a rooster bear sort of a thing. This was really easy, very clean cast. There were like little attachment points under the hands. They just clipped off, and everything else was okay. Just pinned it with the right leg to the base, sanded it, and it's ready to be primed and then painted. I'm going for a desert theme, but probably you'll see that once it's painted. Because one thing is that the cards show them with very earthy tones, but I think I want to go a bit like Martian-y colors. I don't know, like this Martian red color maybe, something. I want to make them a bit different and flashy or something. I don't know, we'll see. Anyways, I go to priming these lovely miniatures. My Devano and Grishak have been painted, also the owlbear. So to make any sense, I have to point out that these Grishak and the Devano that you're gonna see soon are from the Argoran wastes. That's how I choose to pronounce it anyways. So they are from these wastelands. I have a gaming mat and I'm building like these terrain pieces, as you see here. I have some palm trees and stuff like that, so I want to make it look like rough wasteland with deserty bits. Coming back to the Grishak here, I thought it would make sense if they, as they're beasts, they would have more of a skin or scales closer to the environment they are in. As always, I matte varnish them and then go in with some gloss varnish to give some nice detail, like the tongues, they're glossy, and the eyes are glossy as well, and it's a Devano Sempa. With this I went for this lizardy look, with some turquoise and going in foul green, some yellow scales on the back and yellow eyes. Those of you who notice his leather clothes and aprons and whatnot he wears are made of the Grishak skin. So I thought that would make sense, wearing Grishak skin. The Devano really looks like a lizard-full person, so that's what I went for. I really like the head. It's supposed to be from the Satyr Mountains, but as I'm thinking everything around our Goran wastes, then I thought that I will integrate this beast into the Argoran wastes type. So instead of white or like this icy hair, he has rather brownish light hair. And I have an idea that a bunch of questing knights from the Empire ride into the Argoran wastes to retrieve a so-called old relic that the Devano took from a tower when they left. So that's what I'm basing my minis and bases and everything around it, and the terrain I'm building for it. So anyways, if you're into Twilight and you're into these weird lovable beasts, I suggest check out Twilight. So if you have any questions on I don't know, on whatever topic, go ahead, ask them. I'm here. I'm gonna go and paint some stuff. I'm gonna go and paint some terrain, make some palm trees for these Grishak to mark their territory on, and we'll go on from there. Thank you for watching. I hope this was somehow entertaining or interesting, and I will see you in the next one.